Welcome once again. And today we're looking at another parable of Jesus in Matthew chapter 25. This parable starts at verse 14 and ends at verse 30. Please look at it in your own time. But it's talking about how the lazy will not enter heaven. And that can be you. This, like the previous parable and many of the parables of Christ, is talking to the believers, to the ones that have accepted Christ in their life, and how they can be disqualified from entering heaven. So if you have not received Jesus, you have a serious problem because you are already disqualified. So in this parable, actually, it's talking about a Lord, a master that goes away on a trip, and before leaving, he gives his servants all his finances, all his money, we call them talents. One talent is approximately 15 years of wages. And so he gives one 5, another one 2, another one 1. The first two that got 5 and 2, they double it and bring it back to the Lord. But the one that only got 1 was lazy about it, did not do anything with that money or with those talents, with those things God has given him. And he just hid it under the ground. And therefore, when the Lord came back, he was angry with him. And this one, the one that only had 1 and did nothing with it, was cast out into darkness for eternity. And that could be you. So you have to be very careful that you recognize what God has given you. Recognize, first of all, it is given to you by him, and he's expecting you to invest it in his kingdom for his purpose, for his use, and multiply it. Otherwise, you are in for a surprise, even if you say you are a follower of Jesus Christ. So imagine if you're not. So I encourage you with this. You want to learn more about this teaching about how not to be lazy and how not to be disqualified for heaven. Go to karmatochrist.com and look for the teaching Kingdom of Heaven Part 10a. God bless you.